thank you for the continued support on the videos. I really appreciate it, and thank you for them thumbs up. It really does help the channel. Another couple of hundred subscribers in the last couple of weeks, which is really good news. Thanks for your comments. I do read them all and answer them. If you've ever commented, you'll know that I answer them all. This week we'll finish the insulation and finish the boarding up, and we'll get the van ready for the units and furnishings to go in. Most of the stuff now I have got ordered, so it should be pretty quick once we get the bones of the van done. Thank you again for your continued support. Thank you for the thumbs up. I really do appreciate it, and enjoy the video. So just to show you the welding work we're having done on here, and this is what I meant of coming halfway up. We could cut the bottom off because this underneath is solid, which is the reason I didn't end up moving the floor in the end, because I've had, well, I'll tell you about it later, but I've seen all the photographs from when it was done by a very reputable company, and they said that underneath it is solid, and you can see it. You can see the underneath. It's like brand new. So that's why I ended up not taking the floor out, because we can take these down so far and we'll repair all that. We're nearly there now. Right, so today then, what we're going to do is we've now, as you saw yesterday, we've got the backing on, we've got the soundproofing on the back. This is just to deaden the sound. It doesn't really play any other significant part, but we've got the sound deadening on. That's all done, and today we're going to concentrate on building the shower cubicle. Now you can see there we've got the cubicle in place. And then what we're going to do is we're putting the 18mm ply on the side. The shower's going to get built round the corner. We've got this cut out. We'll land all this up, not too much trouble. We've got all that lined out, and we've managed to get the 18mm ply on the back. We've got it all insulated behind there. We'll be putting more in on the window part just to level it all off. The shower will go there, and I'll get back to you when we've done a bit more. We're going to put in a totally different shower system in this van. We're going with a household shower. We put 25mm of insulation behind there, and we put 50mm behind here. We're going to come around with the board like that, and the shower which is here, we're going to put straight in. It's one that you'd normally get in a house. And we are taking a bit of a risk because it's glass, but I'm going to risk that. We put a normal pot shower base in the bottom. It's a 25mm bottom. We've had to cut the floor out in order to do it, but we have insulated underneath the floor, underneath the shower tray, with soundproofing, so we're hoping that'll do the trick. We're going to put the pipes behind here. This is the wall which will go into the corner. It'll marry up. We've got the hot water pipes already. They'll come out to go to the boiler, and we'll get back and see how that goes. So put the 18mm ply back in. We've taped up and sealed all round the back. We've now got the two pots for the mixer taps on there. We're going to seal up down that edge. The shower tray goes in the bottom, and we'll put the main shower surrounding. Now this is where we've had to cut out here to get the shower back as far as possible so it fits square. We are going to fill this in. We'll put two corner pieces in there, and we'll get that all filled in and insulated so that it's protected. The bracket there is going straight down the edge. That's what the shower clips into, and there's another one there. And we're all ready for the shower to go back in place. Right, so just to put you entirely up to date, we now have this window tinted up here. You can't see very well, can you? I'll try this now, and if it don't work I'll have to do it again. This is now totally blocked off. That's where the window is. This is now totally boarded out. It's all insulated behind. The carcass of the shower tray is now in place. So that's all in place and looking good, ready for the shower doors to go on. Now, this is glass. I am taking a bit of a risk with this, but it's quite flexible. I don't think it's going to cause any damage, but we'll see what happens. We can only wait and see. The taps are now in place, which are there. The water pipes are coming out there ready for the boiler, which will go on that wall there. That's a test cabinet we've just bought to see what sort of cabinets we're going to put in. We now know. Shower tray is a 25mm shower tray, and it just runs level with the floor out here, but it will be all sealed inside, and it will be boarded with some cladding that we've got coming, and it'll give me a nice little shower area there. On the other side now we've got all the soundproofing at the back of that, and now we're fully insulated as well. That window's still waiting to be boarded up, which we'll be doing tomorrow. The roof is now complete and just needs painting, and I think I'm going to have to re-record this tomorrow because you probably can't see a thing. Maxxair is now in, but we have got some insulation to put in there. We're also going to remove the screws what we put around the Maxxair, not take them out, but take them right up. We're going to put a wooden frame inside there just to make sure it's definitely secure, and then we'll tape that area off, insulate it, and we'll tape that area off as well. And that'll be it for the Maxxair. That's that finished. Shower will be getting fitted out next week. And the only windows that will survive are these windows at the back here, so they'll be staying open. We're now, well, not open, but you know what I mean, in place. We're now done at the back. That's finished. It just needs the carpeting coming down from the back. We're going to put carpet across the top here and then down the sides. That'll be done. Log burners going in there. A seating area will go right across the back and round a bit to here, and that's where the kitchen will start. So a big long length of kitchen, which is what I wanted. This side will be my work area. I still have to work when this van's done, so even though I'll be in it full time, I do still have to go to work, and I do still have to have a lot of computer access. There's a big computer going in this van, which I'm hoping will work all right. And that's totally where we are. We're not done the cab yet because the cab will be getting done last. So the cab will be getting done last. That window still needs to be tinted, and the back one. So that's how we've done both sides of the camper. All totally sealed up, all taped up. We have got one more bit to put on across there, the bit of wood that you can see. We'll just cover that in tape. And then, so it's tinted glass. We put tint on the glass, then 25mm of insulation, followed by another 6mm of ply, and that should keep the heat out, condensation down, and the warmth in during the winter. And this area, as you've seen before, will be the bathroom area. We've got the frame of the shower in there. And another reason for blocking out the first 4 windows is because I will put a curtain across here, from there to there. I'll put another curtain up from here to here, which will give us a nice big area to be able to get a shower, come out, get dried without banging elbows, heads and stuff like that. And that's why the shower's gone in there, and that's why I'll cover this area off. And it just gives us plenty of room to move. So that's it for the insulation on the windows. There'll be no more. The other 4 windows at the back will be stain free. and clear, but they will be tinted. So we've got the wood panelling on now. It's all fitted, all down the side. And we've come in here with 6mm ply, and that's what we're putting on because we need something pretty steady to screw stuff to. Now, I did slip up here. I thought I was videoing this back corner being built. Unfortunately, I only took photographs, so I'll go through it with you now. This is just the same 16mm lathing that we've made on the wood, that we've used on the roof. We've shaped the settee round. This is just the seating area at the back. We've shaped it round using the lathing and just gone round like that. This will be where the batteries go under here. This hasn't been painted out yet, but it will be, if you can see that. And that's where the 2 batteries will go underneath. And that's just a framework of wood going all the way around. It's a really simple design, but that's where we've got to that one. Now, I have had a comment about the weight, using so much wood in a van, which is, people have said you're going to be too much weight, but don't forget this is a 7.5 ton vehicle, and before, when I stripped it out, it was bouncing down the road like Jordan's tits. So basically it does need a lot of weight in the back. It was just bouncing all over the place, so it does need a bit of weight in the back. Now it should level it out. Basically all the carcasses are in. We've got the seat at the back, the seating area at the back. We've got the my little office sort of centre, what I'm going to use for my computer and that. TV screen will go here, and the kitchen will go all down that side, so there's plenty of room for the kitchen. I want a nice big kitchen area for when I make my egg sandwiches. Starting on the cab area now, we've put some black soundproofing stuff on the roof. That's just to stop the immediate rattle, and we're putting in 40mm cladding. It's the same as the rest of the van. We're going to put that in. We've already got it in the side there. We're just cutting it into shape, and we'll cover this with a covering, probably ply, and then look at something, maybe carpeting it out. But at least this will deaden the sound and it'll help it to keep warm in the cab area. So we're now getting to the point where we're just battening this out. We're going to put on 18mm, sorry, not 18mm, we're putting on 9mm ply all down the side, and on the roof we've got 6mm ply just to bring it into line. We're going to put a new shelf on here. We've ripped all the old shelf out of the side because it was just too big and bulky. We've got 40mm insulation on there, and underneath that is 5mm soundproofing, and as you can see up there, it is all taped off. So that's what we're doing at the moment. We're just going to get this done, and this is the front of the cab. This will be covered in a carpet so that it even deadens the sound even more, should I say. And then that's pretty much how we're going to leave the roof. And then the rest will be, we'll carpet the bottom. The seats will be recovered in time, but the upholsterer I've got at the minute is really busy, so they're going to have to wait probably, he said, another couple of months. And I've been really lucky because he's agreed to do the back seat for me, so that was the most important thing. Now we plough lined all the cab out, and that's how we're having it, like that. We'll carpet over that, and that we've got the little shelf and everything just designed. That's just for paperwork, stuff like that. There's nothing major going in there. It's a lot better than the hideous thing we had. I just want to catch up with shower trays now, and we're putting the first coat of undercoat on the top. And that's the shower framework is all in. I've showed that before. A couple of units, they're not screwed in yet. All the frameworking is in now, up to the end. We've got that done. This is just to set this seating area that we're going to put in. That's all cut out now and framed off. This area is where we've got the shelf up this area. That's all done, ready for the front cover of that to go on, but that needs carpeting, so we're not doing it yet. And then we've got the back bit where the bed is going to go. I'll get into that in the next video. So that's just about caught you up to date. Well, that's it for this one. Thank you for being with me through another episode of this, and thank you for most people watching it all the way through. My watch time hours is going through the roof, so you must be watching it all the way through. I really appreciate that, because it really, again, it just helps the channel. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I'll see you again next week. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one.